So we're going to be talking about the MW2 wish list. I have my list here in front of me, so I'm going to be reading it most of the time. So sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. But when it comes to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, don't compromise gameplay mechanics for theatrics. We don't need screen shakes for grenades blowing up next to us. We don't need extra flashing lights around the map for the aesthetic or the art of it. It ruins the gameplay, and it really just gets annoying because, especially on smaller maps like for Vanguard, when you get a screen shake and there's people like, especially since they're having blitz mode in Modern Warfare 2, you can have potentially between 6 and 10 people all spamming grenades and stuns. And if it's shaking your screen every single time, you might as well quit because you're going to get sick. You're going to get a headache. You're going to like get motion sick because of all the freaking shaking. So we don't need that. The realism is cool, but save that for campaign, for Modern Warfare 2, for the gameplay, for the multiplayer gameplay. You don't need any of that. We don't need realism in multiplayer. All right, so the first thing that I want is a classic minimap. This is rumored to come back, so that's great, but we want the red dots to show up on the minimap when they're not firing a suppressed weapon or if they don't have the perk or whatever it is. Okay, so classic minimap, make that a return. Number 2, Ghost perk has to be an actual perk, and it should work the way that it's working in Warzone right now. So if you're not moving, you're going to show up on the UAV even if you have the perks. So have to be moving for the UAV to work. Helps bring a healthy movement of the map for the players, so that way people aren't just sitting there camping, and if they are, you know exactly where they are. Console FOV, they must have that, like it's been in the last 2 multiplayers, so obviously we should have it in MW2, which it probably will. And number 4 is have some real pros and cons when it comes to creating a class. So with Vanguard, you have 10 attachments, there's no drawbacks. You can build it however you want. There's no creativity when it comes to creating your own class. So I mean more specifically on weapon attachments. I want some sort of hybrid between the Pick-10 and the Gunsmith. Gunsmith will probably come back. Everybody loves it, so it'll probably be making a return. The main point that I want from this is where you have to sacrifice something to gain something else. So say you want some extra perks, sacrifice some lethals or a secondary. If you want to add some more attachments, you have to sacrifice something else, and then make the attachments balanced, where if you want extra range on your gun, you're going to lose ADS or movement speed. Like, have good drawbacks that make you actually think about how you're creating your class. If you don't, then the classes get boring, the guns get boring, the gameplay continues to get boring. So that's what we've been running into the past 2 years. Hopefully Modern Warfare 2 won't be that way. And we got to do something about the grenade spams. The lethal and tactical spams need to be addressed because it is absolutely annoying. It definitely takes away from the gunplay of multiplayer, which is what Call of Duty is all about. So I don't know what the answer is for that necessarily, but something should be done about that because it's absolutely annoying. Number 5, destructible walls. Destructible doors are fine, but the stupid pallet walls that are literally do nothing, they take them out. Like I'm specifically thinking of DOS house. You have that little oval room. It has a pallet wall that looks into the other side of the map, that next room. People just break it. Like, nobody keeps it up. Like, why does that have to be there in the first place? It's just annoying to either run through or just break or shoot through. It really serves no purpose. It was a great concept, but it just doesn't work out too well. You can have it a little bit throughout the map, but like in like main sight lines, it just doesn't make sense. Number 6, no hand holding perks. And what I mean by that is piercing vision, high alert, and forward intel. Especially in Vanguard, forward intel literally tells you where they spawn, which takes away from gaining that map knowledge and the general understanding of how Call of Duty spawns work. We don't need that. We don't need high alert because, do I need to explain it? Like, because it really doesn't help you. It's like a special advantage just for having a perk. It just doesn't make sense. And piercing vision, we don't need wall hacks in this game. And another thing, I don't want any baby monitors. No heartbeat sensor and no heartbeat monitor on your gun from like classic Modern Warfare 2. We don't need anything to like decrease the skill level. You're really just crippling the players by giving them things that make them feel like they're doing better, but in reality, they're not. They're not getting any better because if they don't have those perks, those attachments, those handicaps, they're not going to get better. So you're really actually hurting the player base. So those things, cut them out. We don't need them. Trash. Number 7, we need ranked on launch. Ranked on launch will help with the longevity of Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. It will really help people want to come back and play for something. So have a really good ranked mode right from the rip. Feel like that would be really, really good. Number 8, an obsidian type challenge or camo in gun specific mastery rewards. So back in the day, you had the calling cards like in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. When you mastered a gun, you got a calling card for it. I want something like that to return and then give yourself like a charm or a camo that shows that you took the time to master this weapon specifically. That would be cool. It doesn't have to look like Obsidian. It doesn't have to be a challenge like Obsidian, but something along those lines to really show off that you perfected this gun and you should be rewarded for it. Number 9, less strict skill-based matchmaking. I know that they are taking a look at this from leaks and rumors, but multiplayer should be about having fun, playing with friends. So if you're going to have strict skill-based matchmaking, keep that in ranked. Make it less strict in pubs. Number 10, this isn't, according to leaks and rumors, this isn't going to be a thing, but no disbanding lobbies. There was a huge report saying that the disbanding lobbies is here to stay. It's part of the structure of the skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty multiplayer. And if they took out disbanding lobbies, it would just ruin everything. So that's sad, but I would love to have that back. And on top of that, we need good team balancing. We don't need the team balancing where, oh, you're a good player, let's put you on the crappy team and let you go against a 5-stack team and, good luck. No, it just doesn't make sense. Just good team balancing really helps the players have a better experience. Number 11, clans. I think clans should come back. I think that's a great idea that Vanguard did, and it adds to the social aspect of what Call of Duty is. But we need better rewards. And the Vanguard actually just added this week where they have clan challenges, which is a great idea. You get specific blueprints, charms, stickers, calling cards for doing like 10,000 headshots with the clan. So if your clan's in this, if your clan's on and they're participating in this challenge, all of their headshots they're doing are going to not just their progress, but the clan's progress. I think that's a really cool idea. But also, we need clan leaderboards. How awesome would that be? Having clan leaderboards, so you can go to the leaderboards and then see who the top clan is and see like how many kills they have, how many wins. That would be so freaking cool. So that your team can all get on and just kind of grind for top clan in either kills or wins, whatever the case may be. I think a clan leaderboard would be really, really cool. And then continuing that, clan specific and unique challenges. So as a clan, a team of 5 win this many games or do this many challenges or whatever the case may be, and have a specific reward for that. I think that would be really cool to drive people to be in a clan and then participate in the challenges. I think that would be a great idea, especially for that, again, social aspect of multiplayer. Number 12, weapon prestiging. This is more of like a simple idea. It just was a simple thing back in the day. It adds more customization aspects to the gun. Some people like that, some people don't really care, but it also gives the grinders a little bit more to do. I really like the kill counter. Was that Black Ops 1, 2? Maybe Black Ops 2, maybe. But literally, like, once you prestige it twice, you could literally put the kill counter on the side of the gun so you and whoever you kill can see how many kills you have with that gun. That's an awesome idea. I think we should bring that back. You should have a gun mastery sticker or charm for that specific gun when you prestige it. Number 13, weapon camo specific to that gun category. And this is some issue that we've been having with the past 3 Call of Duties, is the random challenges that were like cut and paste and nobody really looked at what they were putting that on. Like Vanguard, you have close range kills for snipers. Like, I get it, quick scoping's a thing, but like if you're a lower skill player, you're not going to get a lot of close range kills with a sniper. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why have that in the game? So none of that. No long range shots with SMGs or pistols. Like, you're not going to use a pistol for long range. You're not going to use a freaking submachine gun for long range. Why make that a challenge? It just cripples and hinders the gameplay experience. Make the challenges specific for that category. For SMGs, you're up close and personal, so close range works for those. Double kills, whatever the case may be, just make them actually make sense. And number 14, DLC weapons. We're going to be talking about this for a little bit. Make the challenges worth the player's time invested. I made a short on this. Go check it out on my channel if you guys want to see that. But the challenges right now are ridiculous, tedious, non-engaging, and boring. For the most recent one, for the Blixen, you had to get 3 sliding kills in 15 different matches. How is that engaging? Sliding kills is not a problem. The 15 matches is the problem. Why not get 100 sliding kills? Why restrict it to matches? Forget the analytics. Why don't you guys... Sorry. Just don't restrict it to matches. Just do an overall kills or set amount of like things you want to accomplish in the challenge. Forget the metrics. Just look out for the player's experience and their engagement. That's all I'm asking. All right. Oh, and the second point I want to bring up on that is do something that takes skill and rewards the player for accomplishing that multiple times in one game. So like say double kills, get 15 double kills. So if you get 15 double kills in one game, you get it. You reward the player for being good. So it might take some lower skill players more games, which is fine, but you should reward the higher skill player for grinding and doing it multiple times in one game. That just makes sense. Light bulb, it makes sense. So it's less about the time spent and more about the actual challenge. So that's what we should expect, and that's what we should do. That's what I want in MW2 multiplayer. And number 15, the last one, is score streaks over kill streaks. And I know this is a mixed thing, so maybe you could choose it in the main menu or whatever the case may be, give people options between the two. But I like score streaks over kill streaks because it incentivizes the player to play the objective rather than just camping and going for kills. It helps with the health of those different game modes as well. So that's why I want that. So like if I'm capturing the B flag in domination and I get a kill, I want more points towards my kill streak or my score streak because I risked myself being on that B flag, and it's just that higher skill. So you should be rewarded for a higher skill plays. That's all I'm saying. All right, point number subset B, if you will. We need looping streaks. Incentivizes people to continue their streak. If they don't want to, they just die. You earn your streaks again. So I think Modern Warfare 2019 didn't have looping things. So if you got your UAV, your sentry gun, and say a chopper gunner or whatever the case may be, and you still go on a streak, you should be rewarded for continuing 10, 15, 20 kills. But you don't. So the point is you just die and then you can get your streaks again. That doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be that way. So looping streaks should be coming back. So say I get a chopper gunner at 15 kills and I get a UAV every 3 kill streak. After the chopper gunner's done, then I can start working again towards that UAV. That's how it should be. Again, rewarding players for going on streaks. Anyways, point C, callable nuke on day 1. We need that, something to grind for. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 was known for their their nukes. So bringing it back to the nuke on day 1 would be great. I don't know how I want it, meaning in Cold War, some of the kill streaks that you use, like the War Machine or the Annihilator hand cannon, I think it's called, those counted towards your nuke. And in, say, like Vanguard, those don't. You could just, it's just guns. So I don't know if I want streaks to count for it or just the guns. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section below. And lastly, I don't want any reset timer. So to go alongside the looping streaks, after I get the chopper gunner, I want the next 3 kills to go towards a UAV. I don't want, oh, I have to wait this many seconds or this time period before I can start working towards my kill streaks again. So take that out. That just doesn't make sense. So looping streaks, no reset timer. But that is actually my entire list. So 15 points of different things that I would like to see in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. If you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think of the list? Is there anything that you guys would add or change? Just let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.